What's going on, y'all? Check me out here. I am currently in Detroit for work, and I had a package that got delivered to me before I left, but I didn't get a chance to unbox it. So I brought it here, and I'm super excited because with me I have the new MacBook Air M2. So this was announced a few weeks ago, actually, and I went to WWDC and captured the event. So if you want more like tech spec information on this, check out that video because I'm gonna link it in this one. Because in this video, I really want to focus mostly on the unboxing experience and the design. Like, how does this midnight show up in person? So box-wise, we have this in the front. On the sides, we have the Apple logo, MacBook Air, Apple logo. All right, so we're gonna open this up, see what we got. So first thing we're greeted with is the new MacBook Air, nice and light. Should we? Yeah, I think so. We get to the rest of the stuff later. This is the star of the show anyway, right? All right. Oh God, I'm already ripping the paper. All right, here. Wow. The midnight today is showing up as midnight. It looks more charcoal than it does blue. Like at the event, for some reason, I don't know why, the midnight had a very kind of deep navy hue. It had like a hint of blue. But in this lighting at least, which is not the best, it looks more blackish gray. It looks more charcoal, smoky. Actually, let me keep it still so y'all can see it. Here you go. So along the side, we have one headphone jack, and that's on the right side. And then on the left side, we have two USB-C ports and MagSafe. So no SD card slot. Keep that in mind, my MacBook Pro users out there that might be thinking about going to this. That is something that you won't have. And then we have the rubber feet along the bottom. Like there, from this angle, you might not be able to see it. I'm starting to see the blue. So it's just such a unique color. But that's the bottom of it here. And let's open it up. Instant power on with that beautiful chime. I'm not sure if it, came through. So everything pretty much here is the same. I think the speakers up here are better. The camera is better. But outside of that, the design is for the most part the same. Can't forget the display now that this lit up. The display is actually 13.6 inches, whereas the previous iteration was 13.3 inches. So we'll close this up, sit this to the side. Now that we got that out of our systems, or maybe it's just me, I needed to do that. Oh, do y'all see what I see? So we actually have a braided USB-C cable to MagSafe. I like that. Do y'all remember the brand Native Union? Because this is giving me Native Union vibes right now. Nonetheless, I'm here for it. I'm glad that they chose this look to better match the computer so that you don't have the standard white cable and it feels a little bit more personalized. All right, so we have the USB-C to MagSafe, and then here we have our travel adapter, which is a little tricky there to get out. With the model that I have I'm actually throwing the specs up on screen if I haven't already. So it's not the base version, but the upgraded version. And so with the upgraded version, you get the compact travel charger, the one that has two USB-C ports. And actually, let's get this out of here. So it has two USB-C ports. And then we have the prongs here that collapse into it, which I like because it keeps it nice and compact. So this is nice to throw into your pocket, your bag, without feeling like this is gonna get caught on anything. So you can keep it closed up. Because for the longest, up until now, we definitely were leaning heavy into third-party manufacturers for designs like this that would allow us to not only charge our computer, but our computer and something else. So now we're getting that in the box from Apple, saving us some money, if you will, And then lastly, can't forget the documentation. So let's see. I think we always check for the Apple logos to see what stickers we have, what color. Not sure why I'm struggling right now. What color do you think the Apple stickers are in here? Let me know down below. I'm curious before I show you, because I struggle to get it out. I'm really just trying to buy myself time. Joel, what color do you think these are? Blue. There we go. They are blue Apple stickers, or midnight Apple stickers. So thankfully they kept everything matching here, from the stickers to the cable to this. But you know what they didn't match? The brick, the adapter that goes on the wall. That's still white, but it still looks good too. So I'm gonna throw all of this back in here like so, like that. All right, so yeah, that is the new Apple MacBook Air M2. I like this design, personally. I think it looks great. I'm a fan of the MacBook Airs, especially present day, but the M2 chip inside, like that alone makes this such a powerhouse, because now not only do you have one of the thinnest and lightest computers from Apple, but you also have one of the most powerful computers from Apple as well. So I think that's a nice little combo, especially for students, creators or creatives out there that need a computer to kind of get their work done and grow with them as they grow. This is a nice one that'll last you for a little bit, I'll say. But I think I'm gonna take this around with me, get some first impressions, and test it out a little bit here and there. So right now I'm at the airport, currently waiting on my flight. So I figured I'd go ahead and get this set up. So right now I'm getting all my apps downloaded. I'm getting my plugins set up here. And this is actually probably like the tedious part, because I don't really do a MacBook to MacBook transfer. I typically set it up as new. All right. So right now I am gonna get the rest of the stuff set up here. Had to take a quick break, but I'm currently downloading my MotionVFX plugins. It's actually going pretty fast. We're using the airport Wi-Fi. It's not bad. I gotta give it up though to MotionVFX. I love their plugins. Like when it comes to like the initial apps you have to get set up, I gotta get Final Cut. I have to get Better Snap Tool. Well, those are the two like instantly come to mind right now. And then I gotta get my plugins. That's actually probably what takes me a while to switch computers, because it's a process. But the cool thing with MotionVFX is that they actually have a installer page that lets you install them all at once, and their plugins are super easy and high quality. So yeah, and then I'm gonna edit this video actually that I'm shooting right now to see how it fares, how long it takes to export and all that good stuff. So enough of the rambling. Let me get back to work.
Now I want to say at the time of this video, in terms of when it's released, these computers are shipping as early as August. But I did actually edit the video in which you're watching right now on the new M2 MacBook Air, and it did fairly decent. Like, I did occasionally get some rainbow wheels. The footage that I edited was shot in 4K on a, I want to say Sony FX3, but I'm definitely still testing things. And quick insider, this audio that you're listening to right now was actually recorded on the new MacBook Air M2.
I'll be doing a day in the life video where I dive deeper, and in that video I do want to answer your questions. So anything you want to know about this, drop it down below in the comment section so that I can be sure to answer it within the review. But until the next one, y'all, as always, thanks for taking the time out to let me tech you out.